Greetings, Earthlings, greetings. Hello, y'all, greetings. What's up, y'all? Peace and love to everybody. This video is about Sony of Japan discontinuing CD rewritable disc and future predictions slash what I'm seeing is like I feel is going on with the future of CDs. So if to just basically say, maybe to just jump into the nitty gritty, study about fungi, mold, and mildew. It's existed since the beginning of time. It's gonna exist till the end of times, and there's something I'm noticing now in this stage in life that I never noticed before. And it might be happening at a faster pace. So supposedly, and I want to look up some more research about that, I think there's supposed to be like a fungi or a mold under the sea right now that's eating plastic. If that is true, that mold could have already spread it to multiple countries throughout the world right now. So there's something new I'm looking out for that yesterday I noticed, and it came from a whole other person's home. So a neighbor came by to sell a video game to me. I didn't even really want the video games at all, but I just wanted to give them a couple dollars out of support that the fact that they even did that. They came by me, hey, I got a couple games I want to get rid of. Just to even support you. Here, give you a couple dollars back. But to be honest, and I even told them, like, I didn't even really want the games, but I really appreciated the fact that you even did that you came by me and, you know, you took a try at something. So you got my support. So I bought a copy of Spider-Man, and that's my first copy I bought, actually. I bought a used copy of Spider-Man for the PS4 from him for $5. The game sells for like $10 used. And the first thing I wanted to look for in the casing was these. Okay, if you've never noticed, or if anybody's ever noticed, if you ever your apartment ever gets hot, and if you open up the casing of PS3, PS4 casings, you'll notice these mist spores, like mushrooms, like fungus spores. So this story could go on for a little while but I hope it can make sense to y'all what I'm getting into talking about. That we could be having some kind of fungi spore right now growing across the earth, and instead of it thinking that it was just moving at a slow pace and it's just under the ocean, it could be in everybody's homes right now. I'm telling y'all for a fact. I have opened up a CD from another country, and that's what I was expecting. I was looking for. I wasn't looking to see if the disc was in mint condition. I was looking to see sweat and a pore inside of the object. Like, yo, is this happening in other countries? And I'm telling you, I opened up a case and I saw that. So it's not only happening here, like just here in America. It's happening in other countries of Asia as well. What I'm talking about. To keep it 100 with y'all. So the disc yesterday that I bought from the person, I was curious to look at the inside of it, and I noticed it had the same kind of spore that I was noticing starting to pop up in the disc casings that I have. So Sony just recently let go of a couple hundred people, and they're discontinuing DVD rewritable disc. Sony is the leaders of information and the founding fathers, let's just say, of DVDs, of CDs. So they're going to be the first to know what's going on with these products and if we should continue messing with it. So If certain spaces where these CDs are at is not like 100, like let's say not even 100%, it's not 80 to 90% being taken care of, a lot of people ain't gonna have CDs in the coming future because of this issue I'm talking about. A lot of homes ain't gonna have CDs anymore. The longest lasting objects are gonna be cartridges. Hold on one second. So like I'm saying, a CD, these CDs, at most times when you're buying these CDs from GameStop, they give it to you in a paper sleeve like this. If you're not placing your CDs in objects that can keep your CDs dry, in the coming future, a lot of people ain't gonna have CDs like that. So the PlayStation 5 might be the last of CDs. And I have a feeling, like I didn't really get this information physically from somebody, but I know a couple people who are like completing PS5 collections of physical games. And I think it's because they're printing less CDs than any other console for the PS5. So like if you wanted to collect CDs that was like a lower amount of people around the world is buying the actual physical CDs, it might be the PS5 right now. But on the other hand, how long are those CDs gonna last? That's a whole other question. That's a whole other question. I don't know. So something's going on with plastic. I'll give you another example. If anybody's ever saw an old analog joystick, you know, the joysticks that got the rubber tips, and why does the rubber, like, eventually after like 15 years or something, it feels like it's just melting and falling apart? That's your object deteriorating. That's basically what it is. Any kind of electronics you have, or video game or whatever, and has like rubber objects that you twist for a knob, and it just starts feeling goopy and weird, and like literally you can start rubbing it off, that's it deteriorating. So that's the purpose of what I'm talking about with Sony, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, CDs in general. That a lot of your CDs is not gonna last if your living spaces is not proper temperatures. And I don't know how new this is, but I think it's something new. I don't think it's something old when I'm talking about to y'all. I really think what I'm bringing up to y'all as this topic is something that just started maybe 6 years ago. People have been talking about it beyond a decade now, but I don't think it really took effect until like a decade later. Thank you for saying that with the biodegradable. Yeah, nah, both of them could deteriorate. Both of them could if not properly being taken care of, could damage. So in another couple days, a day today, or maybe another couple days from now, I'm gonna get a CD coming from Japan, and that's what I'm gonna look for in the case. Because it could just be an exposure of 3 days time of it coming to you, or who knows. But it exists, and I would say to y'all, if you're really interested in taking care of your disc, to pay attention to the temperature in your environment. Shoot, so yo, if you got I wouldn't mind following your page. If you could maybe talk about plastic, and like let's say plastic, like let's say from a CD disc or an object and a period of time, how much it could last or how to take care of it, I think that would be different. Yeah, I want to actually look into that and start learning more about plastic. I'm interested in the fact that you started talking about that. Thank you. Thank you. But I'm noticing it. I'm noticing it on my own objects. And I don't know if it just happened this past maybe 4 or 5 months, but it led me to start doing research and finding other communities who's talking about it more than like 13 years. They were talking about this for 13 years now. And your average collector doesn't really talk about it like that. So when I see people who have these walls and walls and walls of CDs and stuff, it just that's okay. I still appreciate that you even brought up that context to talk about that, because you're gonna get me to start reading about it, like for real. Because like for my behalf, I'm steering away from buying CDs as much now because of that. You know, so plastic as in action figures, that's kind of different, a mold, but something is up with the CDs, and they're not openly speaking enough about it, so people can have a better understanding to it. No, definitely. That I'm telling you, a lot. Your average person does not. There's people who have, I'm telling you, more than 2,000 plastic objects, and they still probably haven't taken an hour or two to look into plastic manufacturing, like really understand the breakdowns, and like, let's say to take it deeper from that. Let's say there's maybe the 3 or 4 companies who's serious about their products, but only a few publishers are serious enough about doing business with them, and those would be the best of the printings. I never looked into stuff like that, and I would consider that. Who is the best of printing those CDs and the most trusted? So thank you. Thank you. Just talking about plastic actually right here. To keep it 100. That was truly the context of this video right here. I'm just talking about plastic, and like for certain products that multi-million billion-dollar companies produce a lot of plastic, you know, what is the quality truly behind it when you the consumer is purchasing it? Is it really the truth what they're telling you? They were saying these CDs are supposed to last like 100 years. They was claiming these CDs are supposed to last like 100 years. People who don't got even for reel to reel or cassette tape or audio cassette tape, if over time as it gets hotter and hotter, if people have those things in the improper environments, the audio tape or video, whatever it is, it'll stick together and start and like basically if you run it on a machine, it'll start stripping. Any kind of film tape, think of it like as a strip of paint on a piece of lining, and heat will make it stick to each other. So then when you go and put that back in the VCR, the audio, whatever thing you're using it on, and it starts to spin around and extract from each other, it can that paint could start peeling. No, I really appreciate you, J Kane. I really appreciate you bringing up that context, because a lot of people, I've watched hours of game collector videos, and I don't see enough context speaking on that behalf. So I really, that was the purpose, like once again, why I put this video up, was talking about how people are buying tons and tons of this plastic, these objects, but they're not telling you, like, okay, here's another example I'll put on. What I noticed has been happening on the news lately with people talking about the recall of meat. This is somewhere that's, and it's like a high recall of meat. By wearing this t-shirt, well, maybe in the environment, plastic is floating all around me. Nah, definitely. Who knows? Like, you definitely are broadening the context by saying that. To consider that I'm wearing plastic right now. I never thunk of that. Fruit of the is I think it's an old Fruit of the Looms T-shirt. So or Hanes, is it? It's a Hanes T-shirt. One second, I'm gonna read it right now. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, that's kind of cool. This shirt was made. Oh, no. It's 100% cotton. It's 100% cotton, and this T-shirt it says made in Jamaica. I think that's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Yeah, it's 100% cotton. It's an old Hanes T-shirt. I have a heavy reoccurrence of wearing old clothes that'll still say American made and like actual real leather and cotton and whatnot. I don't really wear polyester or nylon. Nah, that's right. You're right about that. You're right about that. Anything polyester nylon is plastic. Nah, that's right. But it says it said 100 unless they false advertising. This T-shirt said 100% cotton. Yeah, I looked at it. I looked at it just now. It said 100% cotton, 100%. I mean, I'll look again. Yeah, it's made in Jamaica. It's 100%. It says 100. Unless it's false advertisement, it says 100% cotton, 100% USA made, and then it said assembled in Jamaica. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of that was so interesting because I remember I think where I got this T-shirt from, but I did not expect to see it say made in Jamaica. I mean, or put it says some so 100% cotton, 100% US materials, and it says assembled in Jamaica. So I guess to say like Fruit of the Loom, Hanes, the brand, these common brands we would buy in certain countries. I meant to say they might have factories or bases there too where they'll assemble the products. Yeah, this is an old. This actually I don't know how old this shirt is, but this is an old T-shirt. Yes, hello. The vibe, chilling, positive vibes, positivity. I was just talking about the context of understanding plastic a little bit more, and because I know people who spending a lot of money on CD people for years right now, and the some of them only just been doing this for 4 years. Some of them has been doing this beyond a decade. So the ones that have been doing this for more than a decade, they know what I'm talking about. The ones that ain't been doing this past 5 years, they don't know what I'm talking about. Never take a shower. That's the best hygiene tip. Never shower. 2025. Vote for me. Vote for me. Never shower. 2025. Double tap that screen. Don't be a zesty lowlife. Yeah, but I'm not staying on this for an hour today. I'm actually gonna do this last 1 minute right here, and I'm gonna end this at 20 minutes. I just wanted to talk about the context of plastic and some of the stuff I've been researching recently about mold and mildew, and it's not something like, oh, that's just your crib. Nah, I'm telling y'all, it's happening around the world. I'm telling y'all what I'm talking about with this mold and mildew is happening around the world. It's not happening just right here. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Peace to Ireland. Thank you, y'all. Thank you. But yeah, like I said, we reached the 20 minutes. You know, I really was not looking to get streamed. I just wanted to genuinely talk about I just wanted to talk about that for a second, and I'm curious what they're gonna talk about more with it in the next half a decade to a whole decade about what's going on with plastic. Y'all might want to keep hearing more and more in different countries or in America or whatever about things going on with plastic. So we'll see. Peace out, y'all. Y'all be positive. Be safe, y'all.